Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick and it's time for another zxspectrum review. Yes, this one's called Lunar Attack, published by Atlantis Software in 1986, and it cost just £1.99. Well, what's this one about? Well, it's a platformer. Aliens have invaded your space station and you're the only survivor. Oh, what were the chances of that? Now you must avoid booby traps in the space station, collect fuel which are held in barrels to get to the emergency shuttle, and then crack a code on the systems which you'll see around the map there in order to escape. You need to collect 2 barrels of each colour which contain fuel. Those yellow pyramid things, I think, are booby traps. Right, $1.99. If you go on one of these orange things, that's a teleport upwards. And there's 1 barrel collected. Now AC, I think that might be our energy. TM, don't know about that. Maybe Teamy Mallet, something like that. Anyway, Lunar Attack. It's not Atac Attack. It's Lunar Attack, which was much cheaper. If you had this game back in the day, then let me know. I'm telling you now, this isn't about expert gameplay. You know this already. It's about seeing how you would have got on with the game your first or second go. Seeing games you're familiar with, seeing games you have never ever heard of, seeing similar games as well. Now, these yellow things going backward and forward, they're sentinel robots that the aliens have left in place to guard this so you don't, recapture the station. If you are an alien sentinel robot, then comment below, what is your beef, baby? Right, so, wander around the map. They haven't got names, these rooms. I like a game that's got room names, but it hasn't got that. Anyway, I'll let it off. Wander around the map, collect 2 barrels of each colour, which has got different stuff in, Marmite, beer maybe, and fuel more importantly. So you can get off this space station and return to planet Earth. That's where you live. If you don't live at planet Earth, comment below, what the hell planet do you live at and where are you watching this from? We want to know this stuff. Now every time I'm hitting one of these yellow booby traps, I'm losing a bit of my purple stuff, magenta, which is AC, or which I presume is energy. Right, now, I think TM might be the amount of barrels we've collected. That will go down with each barrel. She's got the idea already. It's ghostly quiet. There's not much sound at all going on in this thing. It animates okay, but I'm wanting a bit more really. It's a little bit of a flat experience. It's not really wowing me a great deal, but you know, it was only £1.99. So it's pocket money back in the day. And for pocket money, I don't think you can knock it down too much. There's much better games back in the era. 1986, a bit late for this sort of stuff. Maybe it would have been better placed in 84, 83, something like that. But a lot better games were available. It's not terrible, it's just not very interesting. Right, so let's see if I can complete at least a bit of it. You see across the top is a password there. When we find computer terminals, I think it might give us a letter. We can try and crack all of that. I believe these bottom bits go yellow, by the way, to walk over them safely. I believe once you've got the whole password, an extra room opens up, which is the shuttle bay. You get in there and you can escape and never play the game again. Well, I suppose you want to play again. The character is okay. I quite like that. If I designed it myself, I'd be quite happy. It's a shame that the enemies seem to be virtually the same. So there's not a great deal of different graphics there. It's a little bit boring. It's a little bit. Well, I don't know how long it would have taken to make this game, but not very long at all. So it's basically bog standard in your bog. Right, let's get across here. If you're liking the zxspectrum stuff, we reviewed quite a few games now, as we try and go through the entire back catalogue, which I know already is not possible, but I'll attempt it anyway. If you want to see them, what we've covered so far, over 1,000, over 1,100 at time recording, maybe more at time you listen to this. But anyway, if you want to go and see them, they're in the playlist. To get there, we all know this. Everyone repeat after me. Oh, there's a password there. Let's try and crack that. Don't know. Right, anyway, to get there, you click on my username, that takes you to the channel page, then click on the playlist tab, the zxspectrum list will be there, along with a load of other systems as well, although zxspectrum is the biggest. If you want to watch all of them, it's going to take you a long time. You'll be late for work. It will probably take you a couple of weeks, probably even longer. Right, so you can fall as far as possible. You're not going to lose lives for that. So I've collected 3 barrels. The TM hasn't gone down a great deal. So 3 barrels. So 1 magenta, no greens yet, 2 cyan. There's another magenta barrel over there. There's another computer. Can I crack some of these letters? I need to get on the right letter. There we go. So R's one of the letters. Good. So that's the password. It ends in an R. I don't know if they're different each time. Maybe. Otherwise, you just, don't know. But you have to crack it each time. there's no jump. If you're wondering why I'm not jumping, there's no jump, there's no up. It's just left and right, and get on one of these orangey things, which are made of yellow and red together, and that teleports you upwards. You need to plot a path around all this sort of stuff. You'd think, wouldn't you, that this spaceman would have had some kind of jetpack in the future, but there isn't one. Right, energy's looking very low now. Oh man, I'm not timing this very well, and it's game over, dude. So essentially, that is most of the game. It's got a nice name, Lunar Atac. ATAC, that's a rather cool way of spelling attack. It's not how I would spell it, or my English teacher. But there we go, and it's just a matter of exploring the map then, and finding how quickly can you do it. First barrel, that's quite easy peasy. Those blue flashing things you see on the bottom, they're teleports. If I get on them and press the fire button, then we'll go somewhere else. Yes. Anyway. So what are my complaints about this? Well, a bit harsh because it's only $1.99. Not enough sound. Not enough variety in the graphics. Not enough enemies. Presentation is pretty dull. But it's bog standard stuff. But a nice little teleport though. Do get the feeling that it's completable. It's not one that's going to form any great memories for back in the day. Unless you did have it back in the day, you have got great memories, and let me know. I don't think you probably had a great deal of other stuff cooking around. But if I'd made it, I would have been quite pleased. As a commercial release, it's very underwhelming. Not sure what it was scored back in the day. Don't think they would have been overly generous or wowed about this one a great deal. And after they reviewed it, they might have forgotten completely about it. It's more than likely, in a couple of weeks' time, if someone says, have you reviewed Lunar Atac yet? I might have forgotten, and with a name like that, I might have thought it was an Ultimate game. But Ultimate games generally were a lot more polished, a lot more exciting than this thing. But as I say, not a bad game, but just not a very exciting game. If you're still there, then well done you. Please consider subscribing if you haven't already, because it might be that you like this kind of crazy commentary. But here I am, there. Now, very recently, it's gone to full circle, I accepted a supervisor job at work. It was causing me so much stress for only 20p more an hour. So, you know, I boldly made the move. It was affecting me running this channel as well, because I was only supposed to be doing that to bolster there to keep this channel going. So thanks to the members that are keeping it going. But I've recently stepped down from it. It's a big decision. I felt a bit of a loser. But for 20p difference, it wasn't. For someone aged 20, it was probably better. But for someone aged 50 that wants a quiet life, well, not quite 50 yet, but in a couple of years I will be. For someone coming up to that age, well, the hassle. But anyway, this channel is about stress busting. That's what I'm coming to in a big long circle. Sometimes you think you've beaten it, and other times things happen in life and you think, oh no, I haven't beaten it. There it is again. So, you know, if you're feeling those things, I'm glad you found the channel. I will try and beat that. We come together. And also, it just gives you a bit of perspective when sometimes you're on your own and you lose perspective there. Just keep it real. And when you're in that mode, if you do anxiety like that, you might be prone to making some silly decisions. But anyway, come to the channel instead. Talk to me if you got to, and we'll get through. But I think I'm coming out of it now. A few things have changed, but yes. Anyway, these videos go up a few days before, well, I make them a few days before they go up. Anyway, I've been killed by a robot. We're trying to escape the space station. I don't know what the space station created. I don't know what it did. But yeah, aliens have invaded. We don't know which ones. You are the sole survivor. We don't know where all the bodies of everyone else is. We don't know how you survived. They put booby traps. We don't know why. You need to collect fuel to escape. Why do they want this space station? Who knows? Maybe they made a special kind of cake that the aliens can't make on their own world. There's always some sort of reason, isn't there? I mean, if they want a booby trap and they robots patrolling it, just fill the whole area up with killer gas. That's that done. Wouldn't be a very good game. Just start the game and then it's just you dying from being infected by killer gas. Perhaps that's why it didn't make a good game like that. At least give them some chance. Right, there's a teleport there, and there's a green barrel. Roll out the barrel, let's have a barrel of fun. I'm from East London, originally, so that's why I'm a Cockney dude. Yes. Right, park life. Here we go. Biff. Right, right. So we've got 2 of each barrel now. So really, we only need one left of each barrel, plus to crack the password. So I've been a bit poor on password cracking here, but barrel collecting, I've been outstanding. So we've probably seen most of the map then, if I've collected 2 of each barrel. Boom. Interesting with that, as I say, it's an illusion. It's not orange, it's an illusion of orange. They put yellow next to red. But interesting with that orange up thing. Let's go. Right, there's another computer over there. We can try and crack the terminal. Now this time is going to be a bit tricky to try and go up. Have I done that? No, he hasn't. He hasn't done that. Right, could this be the end of the review? I've had a couple of goes. I've given it a good go. It's okay as a one-off game, but it's not one you want to keep going back to over and over, like an insane nincompoop from Planet Big Nose. Right, game over again. Well, hope you like that. You know what I think of the game. You might disagree. If so, well, let me know your thoughts on it. It's okay for $1.99, but not very inspiring, and there's better choices available elsewhere. So, hope you like having a look at that one. That was Lunar Attack, published by Atlantis Software in 1986, a platformer. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro? Then by all means, put that in the comment section below. I love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.
Aliens have invaded, we don't know which ones. You are the sole survivor, we don't know where all the bodies of everyone else is, we don't know how you survived. They put booby traps, we don't know why. Maybe they made a special kind of cake that the aliens can't make on their own world.